Why we are not able to solve basic questions of our life. For example, who we are, where is God, is there any God? If He is, why He has created us, whether we are really created by the God or we have been created just by a coincidence. So there are various similar type of questions which has not been answered yet. The moment these questions arises inside us, either in our childhood or any other time, we satisfy ourselves with a ready-made explanation of science or religion. Due to this, these questions never turn into the thirst of life. So till the moment these questions does not start vibrating inside you, you won't be able to find the answers of these questions. So today in our discussion, we will be finding why we were not able to discover the answers of this question and whether we can able to discover it in future or not. So I do have some point what I want to table before you. You can think on this and let me know what is your opinion. So my first point is a question. How you can explain what is color to a blind person? Or how you can explain what is sound to a deaf person? So let me help you out. You can never explain what is color or what is light to a blind person. To experience the color or to experience the light, one need an eye. At the max, you can convince a blind person that he lacks something due to which he cannot experience what I can experience. Sometime back, when I was trying to find the answer of this question, how I can explain light to a blind person, then suddenly one thought came into my mind. What if I am a blind and God is light? What if I am deaf and God is sound? Howsoever intelligent I am, but I can never find what is God. Because if God is light, then to experience Him, I need an eye. And if I don't have an eye, then my intelligence won't work. Because your brain has a limitation. It cannot analyze or experience anything what is beyond your senses. So the moment this thought came into my mind, I thought if we can apply this theory in our life as well, and if we can look back that humanity is here since ages, but we were not able to find the answers of our basic questions. So there might be a chance God might be something which cannot be experienced from our five senses. We do have too much intelligence. We have explored the universe. We have invented and discovered too many things, but unable to answer the basic question, unable to bring the God onto the table of our laboratory. If you will think on this, you might also agree that lack of appropriate senses is the reason that we are not able to discover the God yet. similar to those deaf and blind person if God is sound or light for them. To push this theory, I do have some more points. As per the theory of Darwin, humans are the result of gradual evolution. Evolution from a non-living to the living being, evolution from the single cellular organism to the multicellular human being. If you will observe minutely, you will find gradual evolution is primarily addition of new senses. Plants have lesser senses than a stone, animals have more sense than plant, and humans have more senses than animal. If we are a result of gradual evolution, why we have not evolved further? Why we have stopped here? Or there might be another reason that gradual evolution is so slow that it is difficult for us to experience the change. I agree on this. But the point where I disagree with the theory of Darwin, that is the basic law of the nature. Anything created by the nature, like our life, follows a particular cycle. It elevates first from childhood to the youthness and then starts declining towards the old age. So you can imagine a shape of a mountain or a parabola graph. So a mountain is the sum of elevated plane, a declining plane, and the peak. So our life is also a sum of elevation, de-elevation, and a peak. So on a similar note, our life cycle and any life cycle that has been created by this nature follows the same pattern, the pattern of a mountain. Elevation, peak, and then de-elevation. So if Darwin's theory proposes only evolution, then I think it's not correct. Evolution should always be followed by the de-evolution, like as per the law of nature. So what is my purpose to tell this to you? I think humans are not in the phase of elevation. We are onto the second phase. We are declining now. Might be our ancestors were on the top of that. They would have achieved the peak, and after that all the new generation has started declining. And we are on the declining plane. So what is the reason why I am saying this? And what is the theory that I do have? Based on that, I am saying we are not on an elevation plane, but we are on a declining plane. If you look back, you will find the traces of the older civilization. Those civilizations, if you will observe minutely, you will find they were more developed than us. For an example, if you will visit Kailasa temple in Ajanta Ellora caves, that temple is having a unique structure. It was created by carving a single mountain stone from top to bottom. Today, when scientists evaluated that, they found today also we don't have any technology which can build this structure in 1000 years also. So it means our ancestors know something what we don't know. Similar to that, there are more structures like the Pyramid of Giza, statues of the Star Island, and the scientific explanation of universe mentioned in Hindu holy text like Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Atharveda, and Samveda. If you will read these Vedas, which are the primary base holy books of Hinduism, you will find too many scientifically proved explanations here. But how did our ancestors know these things? So these are some examples that I gave you. Apart from this, there are millions of similar type of examples. Some of them has been discovered and some of them are yet waiting to be discovered. So coming to our basic point, the reason why I told we are on the declining phase of this humanity. So the reason is what I just told to you. Our ancestors know such a things that we don't know. There might be a chance they do have some more senses from which they have experienced God, and based on that they have created bigger structures, huge temples, and so many scientific discoveries. And now, as per the law of nature, we have completed the half portion of the cycle, and the next half is declining phase, and we have lost those senses. Therefore, I am partially agree with the theory of Darwin that humans are result of evolution. What I can say, our ancestors were the result of evolution, and that was the peak, and from there we started declining towards de-evolution. Therefore, howsoever we are gonna try, we won't be able to find the God. So that is why it has been ages. We are not able to discover the answers of basic questions. And what I think, we will never be able to discover the answers of these basic questions. Like who is God? Where is God? Because the senses that need to experience the God, we don't have that senses. And brain can only experience what is within our senses. If you will observe the Trinity, the Hindu Trinity, the Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. So Brahma is created, Vishnu is survivor, and Mahesh, the Shiva, is the destructor. This is also similar to that cycle. Brahma is sitting on an inclined plane and Shiva is sitting on a declined plane, and Vishnu is managing both.